with another stream of Astroneer. I just got off work a little bit ago, like 30 minutes ago or something like that, 30 minutes to an hour, something like that. But look at this. I got on the game and I just looked up and look at this. It's a really nice light show. And I've never seen this before. Is this new? Or has this always been here and I just haven't ever noticed it? It's very pretty. Very nice. I really like this. And look, there's one over there too. We're gonna run. I'm gonna run down this way, and I'm gonna see if I can find any more rare ore. I might go that way, honestly, because I've already been that way, and there's a base on the other side of that thing. I've got plenty of tethers to actually last me at least a short time. I'm hoping I can find a squash sample. I think I'll go this way, honestly. It's a big graphite deposit. I'm just exploring, honestly, seeing if I can find any good resource deposits that I can mark and come back to later. Let's go on and print out some more tethers. We need more tethers in order to continue exploring. Oh look, there's a drop pod. I wonder if there's anything by it. There's 2 drop pods. I'm not really sure what these things are for. I'll leave these things here and I'll come back for them later. I'm looking for any curiosities because honestly, I'm just kind of exploring at this point. I move forward. When I run out of tethers, I find the nearest compound deposit and I mine it to it's completely dry. There's another one of these big alien artifacts. The big gate things. I don't see a compound deposit nearby. I'll have to backtrack until I see one. I think I saw one somewhere over here on this hill. I gotta backtrack until I find it. I know it was somewhere back here. I saw one. Ah, there it is. I'm honestly just kind of exploring because I know there's a lot of objects around here. You can't really see them from space, but it's best that you explore the planets as much as possible so you can find any any interesting locations, because you can mark them by beacons. I'll have a spare tether compound just to make an emergency set of tethers in case I need to get a little further. Oh, it's a generator that works! Score! Score 1 for the home team. This is going to take a while, but I'm carrying this all the way back to base. With this, I won't even need this small generator anymore. I'll be able to run this thing. And it provides an even greater amount of power, and the carbon deposit things last even longer. And with the soil machine, I can make all the organic material I need in order to craft as much material as I need. It'll be great. I just didn't think I'd have to go this far to get it. I'll leave that there. I actually kind of want to keep going. I found that. I wonder what's over here. I have a feeling there's something over here. There might not be anything, but honestly, I have a feeling. There might not be anything over here, but it's just kind of there's random little tangents I go on. What's that? There's a big doodad. What is that? Ooh. Big thing. It looks like a big vehicle bay of some kind. The hell? It's a giant vehicle bay. It's partially buried, but this can still be usable. And those floodlights I can easily bring back. I can bring both of those floodlights I found earlier. Cool, I guess. I had a feeling there was something over here. I just didn't know what it would be. I'll bring it back with me, but honestly, I don't know if it'll be of any real use. Let's keep going. There might be even more stuff out here. Oh look, there's another one of those big abandoned bases. You know, you can actually land on these things. You could even build a base around them if you really wanted to, and it would provide you basically a really easy landing spot. And with it being very close to one of these, this big vehicle bay, I think it would be great for a massive convoy of vehicles. Well, with all this compound, I can make additional tether sets. No way I could come back and I have a big stash of tethers just back here waiting. So instead of me having to wait to craft them, I can literally just come back and grab some. And wait, I can come back and grab those stacks of tethers when I need them. I wonder if there's anything of real use here. There might be. There's a battery. Best thing I can do is just take this back to the vehicle bay out here and see if I can eventually get this thing to power it on. Obviously, I'll have to bring a platform out here so I can stick this medium wind turbine on it, but it'll be great because I can actually put lights on this, and then I can eventually bring a big beacon out here and slap it on this thing somewhere, and I'll have a staging area for vehicles. Well, maybe a pit stop to regain power. Because I'll have like a large battery or some such out of here probably. Who knows? You see, because these little sockets right here provide a spot for you to actually connect your vehicle up. That's probably what these are for. And on the other side is where you can have like a base or something right out here, where you can have like a power system set up. I need to do is get those two lights from way back there, because there's two floodlights at those things way back there. I have to backtrack quite a bit to get back to them. Yeah. Those things are really hard to open. You usually have to have something that can generate a lot of power very quickly in order to actually open them. This will provide me oxygen, because I know that they should be on the other side of this wood line. Because I just kind of went around this big hill here, so I just kind of went around it, so they should be somewhere on the other side of this hill. Oh look, there's a copper node up here I can come get, provided I ever actually can find it again. There they are, right there. Hello. Hello, floodlights. I have found you again. There's one. And here's the other one. Nah. I won't have enough oxygen to reach this. I'll have to make a tether line across the mountain in order to be able to get back around to it quicker. If I even have enough tethers to do that. Okay. I'm digging a tunnel. Now my thing should be right out here with these two floodlights. This thing will be finished. Well, at least the thing will have lights on it, so I won't be able to see it, but it will have lights on it, so I can pull in and see my base is right there where that icon is. So it's like this is actually a lot closer to my base than I was led to believe, because my base is right over there, and this big bulk thing is literally just right here, just chilling, waiting. There we go. All the lights are on, and it's got a constant flow of power. I've also got another big wind turbine here waiting. Anyways, onwards. I'll leave that carbon material there. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna yoink up some more of these, some more tethers. I knew it would be a good idea to build a whole bunch of tethers really easily. Why is there a car with one of these on it? That is just weird. How are you supposed to drive a car with this on it? It's another Great Plain area. I'll have to backtrack to the base in order to get more tethers. Or I can look for a compound deposit, but I don't see one. At least not within running distance. I'm gonna build up all these tethers here. And then I'll stick an extra compound in this last slot here. Alright, let's keep going. I know I have a tether line out past where that other thing is. I have another tether line somewhere over there, so I'm gonna backtrack and go around this way, because I don't think I've been anywhere in this area yet. Looks like I finally found some clay. Took me forever, but I finally managed to find some. Sorry, I gotta build more tethers. Eventually, I plan to colonize these planets at every major point that I find. Around every major one of those transport gates, I'll build a big outpost. Well, or at least I'll try. But that whole outpost building thing it'll take time, probably a long time. Mainly because that requires a lot of power and time. And I'm not gonna play for 6 hours straight like I did in the last time I tried to do this. best thing about the whole sliding mechanic is that you can actually slide really quickly. I am leaving a lot of organic material just laying around. I also have to backtrack quite a ways in order to get back around to that medium generator I left. Onwards. I wonder if there is anything else out here. I've been running for a while. And I've already gone through 4 stacks of tethers. Obviously, I'll have to come back by with probably like like a little tractor or something, maybe a buggy, to drive along these lines and collect all the organic I'm leaving behind, because I could use this easily. Whoa, what's that? I think it's time I backtracked, actually. Yeah, because see, my base is in that direction, probably quite a ways. I'll see if I can run along here, and I'll see if I can find any more sturdy squash. I'd like to have at least one more that I can grow at my base. Yeah, well, that's actually kind of the very first sturdy squash I've ever actually run across in the wilds. I'm gonna come back by and grab that explosive as well as the sturdy seed that I've passed by, because I'm gonna go back underground after this, and I'm gonna start looking for boxes with exo chips in them. Alright, so this is going to take a little while, so I'm probably going to have to just simply pause here while I backtrack all the way back to my base. Because it's going to take me a while to backtrack, because I'm going to have to backtrack all the way back around and grab the medium generator on my way. So, yeah, I'm going to just pause here, and I'll come back here in a little while, whenever I finish my long trek. You can skip this portion where it's about to do this, just hit the fast 10-second thing, and you should be able to skip through it. That, or I might even add a chapter here, maybe. I'm not really a big fan of cutting it out. I might, though. I don't Alright, folks. I'm almost back to base. I managed to grab this thing on my way back because I backtracked around the right way. So when I get back to base, I'm going to find a spot for this and I'm going to start smelting up carbon. I'll probably keep it off unless I need an emergency power jump, like when I'm smelting and researching at the same time, or just researching a lot of material when I'm gone. That way the base doesn't slow down. Oh, look, there's more clay right there. I didn't even see that there. There's also some copper up there on that mountain. There's also a bunch of copper beneath me, down in the caves. With just a tier 1 drill, I can actually drill all the way to the core of the planet. I don't need the any of the other drills because they're just kind of pointless. They just allow you to drill through the tougher rock faster, but you don't actually need that stuff. You just need a constant flow of time, a constant tether line all the way down. Well, yeah, it would be better if you built a train network down, but I guess that's wishful thinking for the most part. Alright, I got 2 of these things now. Now the glass is all pointless. The light fragment things in the sky that were pretty are now all broken. I want to see if I can actually get these. These things look like they're going to take some time to grow, but I'm hoping I can make some of this stuff with this Sasquatch thing. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to leave this other thing here behind. Data circuit. I'm not really sure what it's for. probably won't make very much of the streams on this game, because as soon as the 24th rolls around, I'm going to be playing the new solo leveling game, because I just got the pre-order for it. I'm really excited. I've been holding on to that for a while, kind of waiting on it. These things don't take that long to germinate, but I could easily make off a lot of this material. I think I fell, like, I kind of fell and drilled at the same time. I was just, fucking, like, a missile. I'm probably gonna die before I actually get all the way back up here, but I'll try. Now this is just me flattening out what I've already drilled, made so far. I've already got a partial platform built, but this particular project to drill to the core, it does take a long time, so if y'all want to skip past this, that's alright with me. I'm listening very carefully for the disconnect of the cable, so I know when to place the next tether. Because I don't exactly know how many tether pieces I have left. And this is with boosted material. The wide thing, the boost, and the drilling mod. It makes this much easier to do. I wonder what's in this cave. Let's go explore. I made it down quite a number of more levels, no problem. See, because we're starting to level out, you can tell that the ramp is actually getting a lot less sharp now. And that's mainly because we're reaching the point at which I'm gonna have to adjust the angle of the ramp in order to like take it down even deeper, so I can actually get to the core. Well, this is like the early stage of the mantle. It says we're in the mantle, but that's technically not true. We're like in the very earliest stages of the mantle, so we'd still have a little ways to go before we get actually down to the core. looks like I can't go down any deeper anyways. I'm out of compound. Unless I manage to find some in one of these upper caves somewhere, I won't be able to go any deeper unless I go back up and grab more. Alrighty, now let's start our trek back up. This is going to take some time, but not very long. Mainly just a lot of running. Because we got to run all the way back up the ramp to get back out so I can find more compound. Unless I manage to find compound. Oh, wait, never mind. We don't have to go very far at all. There's more compound right here. Slap together some more tethers, and we'll better keep going deeper. Should be able to reach the rest of it, no problem. You see, now I have to take it down. I have to take it down even steeper now. There's a really long ramp to nothingness, basically. I have to go back up and excavate more dirt. And I just walk this oxygen line down this shoddy looking ramp here. I think I made it fairly far down into the mantle now. We just got a little bit further to go, and we should be getting really close to the core. I managed to get an oxygen line all the way down here. It's just not connected to the main line because I separated one of these wires by just a little bit too much. There's a lot of metal right here. Can be discarded or recycled into scrap. The fact is that it's probably more worth it to actually just simply scrap it down to actual scrap. Well, sadly, we don't actually have anything. The only thing I can only thing I have here is zinc. But I technically don't need that. I have one more carbon material on me I can use to make one more set of tethers. It won't get me much further, but it might get me to the bottom. Trade resource. I wonder what you can trade it with. Yeah, this is one reason I could never really stand the core. It's so violently dangerous down here. Like, everywhere you turn, there's just a bunch of fucking nasty plants everywhere you turn. Although, at least I have a generator, so I can start making a base down here at some point. Provided I can get a train system down here. A train system would be more or less the only way for me to get all the materials down here I need quickly. A new ATP training initiative has now come online. Explore brand new exo-megastars larger than any Astroneers have seen before. Discover new ways and spaces to play. Create and decorate with a host of new free items. Get ready and gather all your resources and build big. If you would like to play Megatech content on Azul Glitchwalkers, please note that you can only do so in creative mode. Well, that's stupid. Why? Why only in... Why? Why would they make it like that? That's just stupid. Whatever, fine. I'm seeing plenty of fucking ammonium everywhere I'm looking. It's a really shiny piece of research material. Anyways, we have made it to the core. This stream will end up being a little bit shorter than the rest of them, but I'm gonna probably come back down here at least a few times and collect research materials. And I might try to build a base down here. Maybe. I don't know. I want to see what I can actually trade this Astromonium for, but I'm probably going to leave the one singular TNT I have down here. So if I find an exo box, I can bring it down here. Hopefully I can find an exo box down here, but the Astromonium should be able to be traded for rare resources in the shop and the trade platform. So... if you like this stream of Astroneer, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye, and thank y'all for watching.